Hello and welcome to I Can't Say It, day 260. Holy moly. We know that this is the year 2018 and there are 365 days in a year. We're at 260. That means we've got 105 days left in the year. That means we've got almost or less than 100 days until Christmas. Holy cow. What a day to recognize. It's not terribly significant. Oh, wait, yes it is. What happened on this date in history? If you were a fan of Twitter and you saw some of the tweets today, you saw that today was the anniversary of the adopting of the Constitution of the United States. September 17th, 1787. What a day. There are people out there who say we should follow the words of the Constitution, and there are others who are willing to interpret it more liberally. I'm somewhere in the middle. So I do get the whole Constitution idea, and I like it. And we have amendments, and we can make amendments to the Constitution, but we got a whole lot of laws. You know, the Constitution is what, some 10,000 words or so, and then we've got all the laws that go with it. So there are people, you can be an adherent to the Constitution itself, but what about all the laws that go to support the Constitution? So, yeah. Okay, well, as you all know, today is weigh day. And when I printed out last week's piece of paper, I was weighing 258.2. Well, today is the 17th. And I was at 260.0, so I didn't get anywhere close to that goal of 257, and that is okay. I've been fluctuating around above 260, and I finished at 260 this week. I am perfectly happy with that, because that's a weight I've not really seen too often. You know, below 260s, yes, but staying at 260? That's new for me, and so that's a good thing. So happy about that. Do I have a goal for next week? You know, 250 something would be great. So today I was looking for a book, and if I start swatting at a fly around here, a moth around here, it's because there's a moth around here. So I was looking at in my cabinet behind me, and I found some old Proximity newspapers. And Proximity was a newspaper devoted to the music of Led Zeppelin. So, and Proximity, oops, the 25 pounds weight just fell. And when you look at this, it was, the person was feeling optimistic about the music of Led Zeppelin. I want to say Doug Jones, but this volume 1, number 1 came out January 1980. Volume 1, number 2, April, May, June 1980. July, August, September 1980 was volume 1, number 3. And they are talking about the European tour that just took place. But for those of us that know the history of Led Zeppelin, we all know that on September 25th, 1980, John Bonham, the drummer, died, which is why Volume 4, which was supposed to be a magazine devoted to the music of Led Zeppelin, has a picture of John Bonham on the cover, saying 1948 to 1980. So in other words, 32. Okay, he drank too much. Okay, dudes, people out there, there really is no reason to drink. Just don't do it. Okay? Other people may think it's okay, but you know, have your own philosophy, have your own principle, do what you think you should do. You know, and if you don't want to be drinking alcohol, end up drunk like John Bonham, then you know, don't. Looks like some of these had seen a little too much light because, wow, there's a 1981 calendar. I don't think I've actually opened this, but noticing how bright this is, Volume 2, number 1. So I don't know if you can still get these. I thought I had seen that you could, but some of these have been exposed to light. Wait, what's that say? Volume 2, number 1. Volume 2, number 3. Volume 2, number 4. I guess I don't have all the early ones. And then comes the nice booklet version, which I used to find at Target. No, not Target. What's it called again? Tower Records. And so I was always excited to find these. $4. Volume 6 is 19. Volume 7, 20. Volume 7, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28. I bet I could get some 29, 30. I wonder how many of these are you can still find. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. I wonder if that was the last episode, the last version. So I have some of these proximities, which were just wonderful magazines written about the music of Led Zeppelin. I keep them in this little plastic bag. I used to have one more, but I'm not quite sure where it is, but maybe I should bring these inside. And maybe I'll see if there's anybody selling them on eBay and finish out my collection. Because, oh, I think I cut myself and now I'm bleeding. Yes, I am. Sorry about that, people. This is one of those rather mundane episodes for today. So we've got Way Day, Constitution Day, and Led Zeppelin. 3 things that are sort of important going on in the world today. Well, not everybody's world, but my world. So that's what you got. I'm going to head off to bed. We didn't get as much sleep last night as we should have, and I'm going to see what I can do about that. All right, so with that, I'm going to wish you all a pleasant day and hope that you have a great tomorrow. Bye.